Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11. If you are interested in finding out anything new that you may need or want to know for GTA Online's weekly update content or any news of the past week with any GTA related news, you've come to the right place in the right video. And if you wish to stay tuned for more content like this, I am definitely going to plan on uploading these videos once again on Thursday evening. This is going to be the third and possibly final week of personal instances that has prevented me from being able to record videos like these on Thursday evening. So if you guys do stay tuned for more content like this, and if you did enjoy, do leave a like, subscribe, especially if you found it highly informative, which is my aim and goal for videos like these every Thursday evening. Or you can go the extra mile and share with your friends, or leave a comment on what you liked or disliked about the news that you have gotten in this video that I am informing you from legitimate members or resources from online, from Twitter or Rockstar's Newswire. But without further ado, let's get through the information of this week's weekly update content for the first part of this video, and then we will go through the news or general news in the second part of this video. So let's get right into it. So starting off with what is new in GTA Online this week. We do not have that many new bonuses, but you can complete the weekly challenge this week to unlock the Claimable cap in case you have not last week. There's also the Claimable farm raid setup missions that are on continuing double rewards, but it's just the setup missions. We also have drag races on double rewards and RP, which is quadruple for GTA Plus members this week, and running back adversary mode that has made a return last week is on double rewards this week in GTA Online. We have a technically free car in which you have to go on the GTA Online website before March 18th, which this is your last chance to apply for eligibility for this free vehicle, in which you can get it for free in like a week or so from now. So stay tuned for that. Once you're eligible, just wait and hope for the best. And there's also a free and finally free vehicle, the Comet S2 Cabrio, chosen by Rockstar Games themselves, obviously, after stealing it from the Salvage at Robbery. We also have 40% off the combat shotgun, 30% off the Outlaw and Defiler, 25% off the Dorado Impaler LX, Vigoro ZX convertible, and Illusion. Details to where you can find those vehicles on GTA Online will be revealed soon. Vehicle showcases this week features an Osiris and the Diamond Casino podium that you can win from the daily spin of the wheel from the Diamond Casino. The prize ride features the Click Wagon, which you have to place top 5 for 3 days in a row from the LS Carmate series. The test rides when you go underground features 3 vehicles now available from in-game websites, which is the RE7B, ETR1, and Comet SR. For new-gen players, your House Specialworks test ride vehicle is the Vigoro ZX convertible, and the Luxury Autos vehicles for all players in the Luxury Auto showroom is, of course, once again, the Terminus and the Turismo Omaggio, returning from last week, but with different models, or paint sprays, or whatever you want to call it, different aesthetics. And the Simeon showroom features 5 new vehicles now available from in-game websites, which is the Hermes Jester Race Car, Cognoscenti Armored, Avarice, and Retinue. Weekly challenges this week features the Premium Race in Downtown Underground, Time Trial in Cypress Flats, the House Specialworks Time Trial in Sandy Shores, the weekly challenge where you have to earn $50,000 in wages as an associate or a bodyguard, in which the 3 vehicles from the Salvage robberies this week for those who own a Salvage property is the Cinquemila with a gangbanger robbery, the Jubilee with a Duggan robbery, and the Comet S2 Cabrio with the McTony robbery, in which this vehicle has been marked that you can claim for a certain fee after stealing it this week in GTA Online. So that's all the news from Discord that I've taken. So if you guys have been interested so far and that's all you want to know, there you go. But if you want to know the extra little bits of details on where you can find this bit of information, well, stay tuned because I'm going to go right through it, starting off with the fact that we do not have a new vehicle, and from what I'm aware of, these were the last 3 vehicles from the drip-free content Rockstar was going to release for this DLC of the Chop Shop DLC. So we've already got the Gauntlet Interceptor, which is a bit of fancy text that Rockstar has done on one of their latest newswires. They have also released the Terminus, which is this vehicle with another little fancy text with that, and they have not shown an image, obviously, because it's Rockstar, for the Vapid Benson, but I will show you in a quick moment what this vehicle is. So here's the Terminus on the Sasa website, here's the Gauntlet Interceptor on the Warstock website, and here is the Benson, of course, from the Warstock website as well. Now, the podium vehicle for this week is the Osiris. So from what I'm aware of, this vehicle could still be available from Legendary Motorsport website for just under $2 million. So if you wish to score a pink fancy vehicle with a mediocre acceleration and top speed, but decent, I guess, handling, you can go for it, especially that it's pink. So yeah, it's a month after Valentine's Day, but good luck getting it regardless. The prize right for this week is the Vapid Click Wagon, which is still available from in-game websites, but in case you want to win it for free this week, you have to place top 5 for 3 days in a row in an LS Carmate series to somehow have interest in getting this thing. I don't know. This week's weekly challenge, you have to earn $50,000 in wages as an associate or bodyguard, which seems straightforward. It's not that complicated unless you really are just hosting your own CEO, which you can help others, so I guess you can help others if you don't want to help yourself, which is totally fine. But here's the weekly challenge for this week. The Simeon vehicles in Simeon's dealership features an Enos Cognoscenti Armored for $558,000, now available from in-game websites. The Dinka Jester race car for $350K flat, which is also now available from in-game websites. The LCC Avaris for $135,380, now available from in-game websites. The Vapid Retinue for $634,380, now available from in-game websites. And finally, the Albani Hermes for $556,660, now available from in-game websites. These price tags were taken straight from the price tag that was posted by Rockstar Games in their game when you walk up to these vehicles and wish to purchase them. Now, Luxury Autos Vehicles features the Turismo Omaggio once again, but I'd like to show you a little fun fact. Last week, here was the price for the Turismo Omaggio, which was featured at $2,864,380. But in case you missed it last week, this week's Omaggio now costs $2,868,939, which is pretty much an increase, I would say, of like $4,000. So that's kind of interesting for Rockstar to do that, exposing themselves. I knew their price tags were fishy. Anyways, and I snipped that from the game last week and this week, as well as the Terminus, where its last week price, his last week price was featured at $1,896,880. Now this week, it went up to $1,900,300. That's what I meant to say. Interesting increase in price, Rockstar. I never thought they would be so stingy with the dealership vehicle price tags, but look at that. I've exposed them with that. I knew it. I knew they're fishy with that. Test track vehicles when you go underground features the Pfister Comet SR, now available from in-game websites at a price of $1,145,000. The Emperor ETR1, also now available from in-game websites, as $1,995,000, and also the Anis RE7B, also now available from in-game websites at $2,475,000. This week's Robbery vehicles features the Jubilee with the Duggan Robbery, the Sinkin Mila with the Gangbanger Robbery, and the Comet S2 Cabrio, which is claimable this week for the McTony Robbery. We were thinking initially what Rockstar would say was we're going to be able to steal these vehicles and be able to keep them for personal, gain if we must. But Rockstar is choosing the vehicles for us as of this week, which I find is pretty much a dick move and goes against what they've originally agreed, but there's always a twist Rockstar is gonna do at some point here and there. It's quite shameful, but yeah, I feel bad for you guys who are keeping like one of the best vehicles of each week that you guys wish to keep for yourself, for those who must, because now you have to officially sell those vehicles and get rid of them because obvious reasons. you cannot keep them for personal use because of Rockstar's little choice of update, which might piss you off, but I am so sorry. So yeah, like I want to state earlier, and I'll state again, the Pfister Comet S2 Cabrio can be kept for your own personal vehicle collection, which is complete with a rare Las Venturas plate. Any news on that I will mention in the news part of the video, so stay tuned for that. In the meanwhile, let's go through the rewards this week. For all non-leader players, you can complete any of the setup missions for the Click and Bell farm rate this week and get double money until March 20th. All players will get double RP from all setup missions, and if you complete the mission bonuses in both Hit and Run and Disorganized Crime, they are also both rewarding double money to all players of GTA Online. And for new gen players, you can get rewards after completing certain career progress challenges, such as the Cluck and Bell Tee for stealing the initial setup funds, and the Cluck and Bell outfit for accomplishing all the formidable tier 4 challenges, and you can keep track of it on your online activities on that website, and that's for new gen players, so I just want to bring that up. You can also get the Cluck and Bell cap this week by earning $50,000 as an associate or bodyguard this week, which is part of the weekly challenge. You can also get double rewards on all drag races this week, which is just 4 races. It's 7 races. I'm just looking at the 4, which is quadruple rewards for GTA Plus members this week. So yeah, there's 7 drag races you can do for double rewards for all players or quadruple rewards for GTA Plus members. And you can also get double rewards on running back adversary modes. And here is the continuing list for GTA Plus rewards. I've made a video on that uniquely for those who are interested. Do check it out in a recent upload. And now the continuing community series jobs that I have taken a snip of and want to show you guys. They're still on double rewards for this continuing week from the past 2 weeks, I believe. So we have the stunt races, which is Deluxo Pool Table, as well as Pinky Banger Race and the City 8. We also have these death matches, Tanks 2044, Gold HTV Contain 2, and Desert Domination, as well as Y Ape Sin Escape, that are on double rewards in the death matches tab of the community series, and as well as the King of the Hill, there is Gold HTV Contain 2 and Desert Domination on double rewards as well. Now for Rockstar created jobs, we have these 7 drag races that are on double rewards this week, or quadruple for GTA Plus members, and the adversary mode running back 1, 2, and 3 is double rewards for all players. Discounts for this week features 6 vehicle discounts, which are shockingly all from in-game websites, so I'll go through that in just a moment. But before I do that, I would like to show you this week's gun van inventory discounts featuring the pipe wrench, the battle rifle, the Widowmaker, the pump shotgun, grenade launcher, molotovs, sticky bombs, pipe bombs, and the most useless purchase of all of GTA Online history, body armor. For all players, we have 20% off the combat shotgun, and for players who would much rather let a thief steal their money directly from their pockets rather than pay GTA, I would much rather pay GTA Plus rather than have a thief steal from you in the back of an alley overnight. You guys have 50% off the pistol .50. Now, vehicle discounts features the Vapid Illusion from Legendary Motorsport websites at $1.3 million. The Sasa websites features the Bravado Dorado at $1 million. We also have the Declass Impaler LX at just under $1.1 million. We also have the Declass Vigoro ZX Convertible, which is not the Declass Vigoro ZX straight up. Unfortunately, they didn't put a discount on that. That's kind of sad. Still, though, this vehicle is just a little over $1.7 million now on discount. The Nagasaki Outlaw is $887,600, or the trade price of $665,700. And finally, the Shih Tzu Defiler is at $288,400 this week, or at a discount, trade price of $216,300. Now, time trials for this week. For all players, it's at Cypress Flats, this time trial. And for new gen players, your House Patchworks time trial is in Sandy Shores. And that is generally all the new stuff, the new contents that I have for you guys in GTA Online. So if you guys found it informative up until this point and that's all you really wanted to see, thank you for staying tuned. But for those who wants to stay for the news content for the second part of this video, we'll stay tuned because it's coming up right now. So thank you for those who wish to just see the weekly update content. Thank you for watching. If you did find this highly informative and wish to stay tuned for more, do leave a like and subscribe. It's not mandatory, it's not recommended, but if you wish to stay tuned for all the information you may need or want to know directly from me, KingVector11, trying to guide you in the right direction on anything and everything you may need or want to know from actual legitimate sources that's not made up, fictional, or just done for clickbait. And if you believe me, thank you for believing me, and just stay tuned. Now, without further ado, let's go through the news content of GTA related news. Now for the news part of this video, starting off with the fact that there was of course a background update on March 8th at 9 in the morning where they patched the Claimable farm rate playlist. So there were people who would put the Claimable farm rate in a playlist so they can bypass the setups, the setup times, and be able to just use this as an advantage to just go to the finale and just keep repeating the finale through playing on playlists, which bypasses all the timers and whatnot, and you just be able to play this on repeat, making yourself millions of dollars for as long as the finale takes. So yeah, that was patched. Anyways, moving on. Yes, Rockstar finally lets GTA Online players drive the train 11 years later. I wouldn't even say 11 years later, because I would probably say like maybe 20 years later, because GTA San Andreas came out like at the end of 2004, so I'd say just 19 years. 19 and the third, maybe, at best. Yeah, we've waited 19 years to be able to drive our train in a new game. A new GTA game, that's, yeah. Anyways, moving on though, last week I have mentioned a topic where there was the 45-minute mark challenge, which is for the entire run, so you basically have to quote-unquote speed run it to be able to get your tier 4 challenge, and this is for the career progress players on new gen consoles. So for those who are interested, one more important detail you may want to note: the timer is incremented at the end of a mission upon receiving the rewards. If you time it out and find out you spend too much time on a setup or the finale, you can simply switch sessions or quit the job to rescore a better time. So it's not entirely counting your break time between your setups, but it just counts the time straight up during your setups and your finale, which is quite advantageous in that case. So if you wish to kind of cheat the system, you can do so by doing that. Yeah, interesting. Anyways, yes, Rockstar has finally done it for the first time since we've all anticipated for this DLC, but for wrong reasons, because we expected to be able to keep any vehicle we could choose, but Rockstar is choosing for us, like they are the parents of little children who still continue to spend mommy's shark card money or mommy's credit card for shark card money and GTA Plus and bullshit. So yeah, thanks Rockstar for parenting us and choosing for us rather than letting us choose ourselves like mature adult. Oh wait, that's true, there's more children in this game than there are mature adults, I forgot. Well, for unfortunately most of the interested player base, Rockstar has chosen for us that this week being the first week that we can finally keep salvage yard vehicles that we get to steal. This vehicle we can keep for our personal collection for a certain fee, with which also gets lowered if we own a document forgery office. So this week we have the Comet S2 Cabrio that we can keep for free. Anyways, so comments on that though. There was someone who asked, wait, they're not just going to enable the feature for every target car? They've been sitting here holding on to some of the newer cars for no reason. So Tez has responded, nope, it's pointless to keep the older robbery vehicles, obviously, which is sad. The claimable option only comes with a new specific vehicle, so you can't claim the previous vehicles you saved in your salvage yard. Kind of bullshit. Anyways, of course, it's Rockstar. There's always going to be a bullshit catch on their behalf. So, now, which was posted just yesterday actually, you can claim the Comet S2 Cabrio from the McTony robbery for a fee of $20,000 or $10,000 if you own a document forgery office, which to own one you have to own a clubhouse, which means you have to be a MC president. And you can secure the Las Venturas special plate as well. Keep in mind you can't change it, otherwise you will lose the plate, which is sad. So the person first asks, so this keeping stolen cars will only be available for certain cars. I've been saving a couple from earlier robberies I've been hoping to keep one day. So Tez was like, yes, you can claim vehicles saved from earlier robberies. They can only be done with new robberies. Then the other person commented, will you unlock the license plate for other cars too, or only for the specific car? And Tez has of course unfortunately responded with bad news. It's only for this specific car at the moment. Don't know if it's going to change anytime soon, but that's as much as I know up to now. And I cannot predict the future. So anyways, Tez has also mentioned, be advised, PC players, that you won't be able to keep the rare Las Venturas plate upon claiming the Comet S2 Cabrio, which is currently a bug. It may take some time, of course, for Rockstar Games to fix. It's going to take them like a month to fix. Just bear with them. For now, keep the Comet S2 Cabrio in your salvage yard until it's fixed, which is quite unfortunate. So what he's basically saying is if you decide to claim it immediately after stealing it, there's a strong chance you're going to lose the Las Venturas plate and you will not have the Las Venturas plate on this vehicle, which is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get at this current moment. Quite sad. Anyways, on other news, Rockstar Games are seemingly working with Implicit Conversions as they are listed as a partner, which is they're an emulation company that helps studios bring their classic PSP and PS2 titles for PS5. Can they bring it for PS4 or PC? Likely an indication their classic games will make their way to PS Plus Premium. Oh, that's sad. Anyways, another person has stated Rockstar Games has been listed as partners and publishers on Implicit Conversions website. The company works with other studios to bring PSP and PS2 games to PS5, and this might mean there's a possibility we could be seeing past Rockstar titles being added soon. Pretty interesting. To add to this news, Implicit Conversions have a proprietary emulation engine for the games they work on, whatever. These would not be remasters or remakes, rather the emulated originals running nicely on the PS5 like all of their games they have worked on. Interesting. Well, there you go. There's some news on that. This background update has been rolled back, but here are the changes it would have made on March 14th, 2024. Dang, I didn't save a separate snip on that, unfortunately. I was tired working on this video at the last moment and then I went to sleep. Anyways, so yeah, there was a background update on the fact that they disabled changing outfit and accessories during the Click and Bell Farm Raid finale to patch out a glitch to obtain the finale outfits. They also hid the difficulty option for the Click and Bell Farm Raid setups in finale, and they patched the Click and Bell Farm Raid replay glitch, obviously, which is why I stated earlier. They patched the car-to-car merge test track glitch as well. Anyways, moving on. A week later, about 678,000 players have played the Cluck and Bell Farm Raid's introductory mission, which is Slush Fund. So here's a graph on all the players that have played between the time it has initially released up until now. So the replayability is about 1.5, which is decent, I guess. Unique plays went up to 678,000 plays, and the total plays went up to just over 1 million. So yeah, there's people playing about like 1.5 times. Interesting. On average. Let's say like once or twice at best. Anyways, yeah, that's interesting. I'm surprised there's 1 million players out there. My gosh. It's interesting. Anyways, on other news, very important. Permanent account suspensions are being dished out for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. The suspensions are due to the account duplication exploit, allowing players to copy another user's data with a ratio of 1:1. This is why I saw a lot of accounts in rank 7,984. So basically, what, long story short, what this duplication glitch would do, would players would make a modded account with, let's say, 5,000 levels of RP, and they would use a duplication exploit that would take that data and bring it to their account, basically doubling it so that they have like double the stats of the modded account on their legitimate account and call it legitimate. So yeah, that's been going on apparently, which is unfortunate, but hey, players don't want to play legitimate anymore. They're just being brain dead fucks right now at this point. Anyways, that's generally all the news that I've got from Twitter. So now let's go through in the Rockstar Newswire, stating that the Claimable Farmer chaos continues with double rewards, plus another opportunity to get the Claimable cap, core one of this week's Salvage or Robbery targets for yourself, and more. So besides all that news, I'll go through the important topics, which is just really one, where this week's premium test ride for new gen players is the Class Vigoro ZX convertible. Here's an image of this vehicle. And finally, I would like to bring up as important news for those who are still interested and wants to know the due date, you guys can still claim the free Obey 8 of Drafter sports car up until this Monday. You have until this Monday, March 18th, I believe, up until the end of the day. Yes, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. Because until then, you will lose eligibility of claiming this vehicle for free, and you will not be able to claim this vehicle for free after March 18th ends. So I just want to bring that little news on that, and that's generally all that I have in this video for you guys who are interested. So of course this is a 25-minute video, but I always like to bring up everything you may need or want to know that may be of interest to you. So if you guys did find this video highly informative, and if you did find it highly informative, I appreciate it, and I would also appreciate, though it's not recommended or mandatory, if you liked and subscribed, and stay tuned for more content like this that I am going to start uploading Thursday evening as of next week. So thank you for watching, and of course, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and if you wish to go the extra mile, share with your friends, or leave a comment on what you liked or disliked about the news that you found out that I have shared from legitimate sources or legitimate members of the GTA community. That is unfortunately true facts, whether you like it or not. But yeah, they're all legitimate. So if you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and yeah, see you on the next one, and good luck.